So I'm over here at my brand new base location. We are setting up a nice little base right inside of here. And it actually happens to be the same island that Jim lives on, which is, you know, part of the reason why we're over here. So I've been scouting out Jim's location here, and I've found a lovely little rat hole down here that I think we're gonna just set up a little base in and see, you know, what happens. Honestly, Jim's up to some shady stuff over here, and I feel like just keeping an eye on him would be a really, really good idea. So, yeah, I don't really want to spoil anything. I don't know if he's showed off everything there, so I'm not going to go flying around his base. You'll have to check out his videos if you want to see his base. But let me show you my new base. Yeah, so we're going to set up a nice little thing in here. I've got some supplies. Yeah. let me just grab some stuff, actually. Let's get going here. So I don't exactly know what we're going to do because the space is a little cramped, but we'll make it work, honestly. Let's just get some foundations down. Let's get some walls as well. Where are my walls? There they are. Yeah, let's just get a couple of those going. So yeah, I want to set it up, and I also want to keep it defended as well because, you know, if Jim finds out that we're living over here, he's probably not really gonna like it. So yeah, we definitely need to make sure that this place is well defended. So yeah, here's the plan for today. Let me show you my lovely new little base. So it's this massive like slit right here, and then if we come onto the inside, it's a little glitchy right there. We'll buff that out, you know, we'll figure it out. We've got this lovely wall right here. It's very flat, really good spot to hang some pictures, I think. Can I jump? There we go. I'm trying to get over there without wasting too many grapples, but I don't seem to be able to do that without wasting a ton of grapples. Yeah, so then we've got like a little pond down here, or I guess an indoor pool, if you think about it that way. So yeah, it goes down a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna set something up in here. I think I want to incorporate this pool into my little new base fob, I guess. Let me see. Let me get up here. I want to figure out like the boundaries of what I can do here. Also, I've now realized I forgot to bring some ramps. I probably should have brought some ramps. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Let's see. So we can potentially maybe build one more in this direction. No, we could probably use some ceilings. Okay, we can't place foundations anywhere because they won't snap. Let's get up here. We'll figure out the defenses afterwards. I just kind of want to figure out the actual building for the moment. I should probably start back here, so let's remove that and build from this side inwards. Yeah, that probably is going to be the best idea. So yeah, this is the plan here today, folks. A little bit of shenanigans, a little bit of fun, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can actually manage to get done here. I'm thinking maybe if we just start like the whole thing right here. I'm going to probably waste all my grapples by the end of this because it's very awkward to get around right now. We need to make it a bit easier. So if we can get our doorway in like here, we don't have to have the door connected to everything else. Is that good? I feel like we could sink that down a bit more, make it a little harder to actually get to. Yeah, that looks good. All right, can we place a wall on there now? We can. Can we make it a double door frame? We can indeed. All right, we're making moves. Lovely. So we can kind of walk in this way. I need to probably place a foundation there so I don't like fall in. Although we can place a foundation there and then we can walk along here. I can place another one there. I don't want to go up though. Can I, if I place that one there, can I snap? Oh, we can snap that one there. And then now we can remove this one. Put a ceiling there instead. Okay. Let's see. So we could probably put some foundations down here and then like build down to that. That could be like a little room or something. You know what? Let me pull some of the stuff that I have on my bird. That would make it a lot easier. This is the best part about my pulling system in Vanilla with Sprinkles. You don't have to actually, you know, you don't actually have to add all these different things to it. You could just pull anything that's local that's yours. But yeah, there we go. Boom, we got our structures. So let's see. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Can I place that there? I cannot. Okay. So let's do this, and then we can put a ladder going down there. I actually have some ladders as well. Let me see. Let me try and get just a couple things here. So let's grab that. Let's grab our doors as well. Boom. And, oh, I have some behemoth gates that I'm thinking of putting out there. I will be honest, I've tried the metal platform. That was a really good idea that I had in my mind. It does not work. I can't place it because it's too close to his things. Now, the question is, do I destroy his things to make room for me? Because, I mean, this island's definitely big enough for the two of us, surely, you know? It's kind of rude that Jim hasn't made his base with, you know, other people in mind, to be honest. So, yeah, not exactly certain about all that. I feel like if I do need to clear out some space, you know, a building here or there, like, you know, I'm sure Jim he'd be fine with that. Yeah, anyway, so there we go. We got our door. We can get in and out now. It's a little glitchy. Okay, yeah. We might need to be able to jump. Okay, so let's place... Oh, no, we don't want one of those. We want an actual wall. Boom. Nice. And then maybe a wall there. And then, yeah, we can kind of like wall all this off and then put some ceilings along and then put some spikes on top of the ceiling so you can't just drop down on top. All right, so yeah, let me get my ladder... right there. So now we can get down to this lower level. Boom. So yeah, we can put something in here. I don't know. We can just like block this off for the moment though. And for that, we shall use a normal ceiling. Nice. So then I guess we can probably, yeah, I guess we can do that. Cool. So now we have a nice little room down there. We can probably wall that off as well, actually. Let me just drop down instead of climbing. I don't seem to be, hey, there we go. Cool. All right, let's, let me place a wall there. He's probably not going to be able to get in that tiny little crack. I mean, I know Jim's, he's a skinny little guy, but yeah, no, I don't think he'll be able to fit in there. So we could probably put like a bed or something in here. That could be a cool idea. I do have a bunk bed on me. We'll probably grab that afterwards. I don't want to constantly like be pulling things. Let's actually turn the ladder. Let's put it on this side here. So there we go. Nice. I can't wait to set up the turrets. It's going to be a big surprise for him because I haven't told him I'm doing this, obviously. And in all honesty, don't tell him. Don't tell him what I've done here. You know, he might end up watching the video himself. Hopefully he doesn't. Jim, if you're watching, stop watching. If you want to get in here, if you want to see where I hide my jelly beans, you got to fight your way in here, buddy. That's the deal. So yeah, let me see. Okay. So we could probably step down onto this. We can put a ramp there. And then, yeah, we need to figure out what we're going to do with this, like, lower area over here. So I do think... let's just try and figure out how much space we actually have here. Okay, can I place ceilings there? I can place a ceiling there and there. Oh, sweet. Yeah, look at all this space. Oh, my God. So much room for activities. Amazing. So, yeah, I think, obviously, there's a couple things that I probably won't want to show on the video because... Jim, I know you're watching. You shouldn't be watching anymore. You should stop watching. Yeah, there's probably a couple things I might not want Jim to be able to find out. You know, it would be a little bit of a cheat if you could just watch this and figure it all out. Where exactly are my ceilings? I've got one there. I've got one there. I want a full one that I can step through. So I might not show you what I do down here. We might not do that at all. Yeah. Let's just leave this here now, you know? Maybe there's something down there. Maybe there's not, Jim. I know you're still watching. So yeah, there we go. We're obviously going to need to go back to base because I did forget to bring some roof pieces that could be made into ramps. But it's all good. Let's see. How am I supposed to get up there now? We could make this very intricate and strange. Let's, you know what? I got a good idea. Okay, let me build from like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, I just got to figure out like a way to get in and out of this area. So I think maybe I will have to place that there and then maybe we'll go with like a ceiling. Let's do a proper ceiling because can't fit through that little hatch right there. So let's go with proper little ceiling, boom. And then I can just put a ladder onto the side so we can get up here now. Awesome, we still have this space down here. We can get up to this area. Okay. Okay, definitely gonna need my ramp there. A couple ramps for sure. But yeah, this is pretty good for the inside. Obviously, there's gonna be some defenses in here for sure. You know, we'll get all that going. Let's take a little look at the outside area though. So far, here's what we've got. Definitely need to build up these walls just a little bit more. Here we go. All right, so... you You know what? Wait, I think I've actually run out of ceilings almost. So we'll do that. Okay, and then maybe let's build up from there. Like that. Okay, cool. So we are completely sealed in once I close this. Nothing can get in here. Obviously, you know, if a hole gets broken somewhere, it is what it is. We've got this tiny little gap. He's not going to be able to get in there. Like, Jim is not that small. But yeah, look at all this room, man. We got so much room. So, yeah, let me get out here. Let me take a little look at the outside area. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what do we have then? Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Lots of room up there to put some turrets. Lots of room for some spikes as well. Let me actually get some... you know what? No. Let's go for Behemoth Gateway. Okay, I've got like 2 of these. Let's pull that, and then let's pull the gates as well. I did try the platform. It's really disappointing that that does not work, because that was my idea. I was going to place a platform like up here, and then just we'd put all the defenses down here. So he'd have to like come over the edge of the platform and then just get bombarded by everything. Now, I don't have heavy turrets yet. We might upgrade this place eventually. But yeah, let me see. What can we do right here? Where can I place the gate? Surely there's a spot. Oh, I had that there. But surely there's a spot that I can get it at that's just a little bit closer. Let me see. Come on. Give me some sort of snap. Oh, I had one. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I think that'll work. I mean, that's the best we can probably do, so it's all good. Let me see. So let's put our gate down right there. Cool. So my thinking here is that we're going to put some defenses, obviously, into the water. I'm thinking a bunch of baryonyxes, actually, because, you know, we want to make it as annoying as possible for him to get in here to find out whatever I might be hiding in here. Or maybe there's nothing in here at all, and his, like, attempts of getting in here will be pointless, you know? Who knows? He'll have to find out, because, again, I'm not going to show everything. So, yeah, we have this massive gap right there. I cannot put a gate there. We can't snap one anywhere over there. Okay. What if I disable snapping? Can I get it? No, probably not. Okay. We're definitely going to need to fill up that gap in some way, shape, or form. Let me maybe... Yeah, we'll just use probably just some normal walls here. I'm probably going to need some more walls, actually. I did not think we'd need this much, but clearly we did. Oh, wait, no, actually, I have more walls. I know I have more walls. Yeah, I think I'm running out of ceilings, though. Ceilings and maybe probably not foundations. Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, I think it'd be really funny for Jim to just not find out about this video and then to just find this place, you know? I mean, he very easily could find this tomorrow and record his video and try and put it out before my one comes out. That might be the issue. I might have to tell him about it then, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let me get like a bird's eye view. What do we got? What have we got? So it would be so good if we could place the platform, because placing it right down here so the top of it like touches the top of the behemoth gate, and then we just block in the whole area. You know, he'd have to break in some way, and then we have a bunch of turrets on the inside, maybe even some on the outside, so he'd have to fight all those ones first before even getting into that area. That would be kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not gonna be a thing though. Like I said, I did try the platform. Let me see. Trying to get that snap point. I don't know if I can. I don't know if we are. Oh, I touched the water. All good. All right, let's build this all the way up. Probably could have done some large walls there instead, but it's all good. All right, come here to me. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to maybe put some spikes on top of the gate here. Is that a thing that I can do? I think it might be. Can I place them like here? Is that a thing? All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna hop off. I don't know if it's gonna throw me all the way down. Ah, damn it. Okay, let me get up to there. And then, can I place spikes on top of that? You really can't? Is that a serious thing? You actually can't do that? That's dumb. God, that's very silly. Can I place them on top of here? Okay. Let me all the way up, please. Here we go. We don't have to worry about fall damage because my little drakeling. I can place them up here though, right? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, obviously, yeah, you can't place them on top of that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, well, I'm thinking maybe I'll hold off on the spikes. Let's get the turrets down first. Yeah. So we've got a couple vantage points that we can put them at, and then also a couple sneaky little spots that we can put them at as well. Let me just grab all the turrets. Maybe we can just kind of figure out where we're going to put them. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's see. Disable snapping. I know they snap to walls and stuff. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ooh, that's so sneaky. I like that little spot right there. Let's do that. So that should be able to, like, turn on and then, like, shoot directly out. As in up for it, because it's on the wall. Nice. Let's see. What else can we do? Maybe... Oh, yeah. We can get them in, like, little spots like this. Oh, look at that. That is nasty. Oh, we can even put them up there. Hang on. Wait. Oh, this is so sneaky up here. That's so sneaky. All right, here we go. We're gonna be showing off some nice little spots for people to be placing their turrets, I guess. There we go. Okay, that's a really nasty one. I would not appreciate that one. Let's see. Let me get another one like right here. I can't believe they just like snap to the walls now, like to, you know, actual walls. You don't even have to place your walls. Oh, that is, yeah, that is gross. And also, like, they're separated out enough as well, so even if you somehow manage to get something to like try and explode them, you know, it probably would not work. So yeah, very, very interesting. Let me see. I don't know if I want to put anything else up here. Probably not. All right. So that's 4 turrets. I think I have 10. So I'll probably... It must be 5, obviously, because I only have a few more left here. I'll probably put some, like, out here. There we go. Okay. We probably need to get some over there. So I'm thinking right here could be a nice little spot. Yeah, sure. That'll work. And then... maybe there as well, you know? Obviously, I don't want to be interrupting his normal base, so I don't want to point them at his base. But yeah, they're all over the place. Like, they'll hit him at any angle that he tries to look at these things at. So, yeah, I think that's kind of serving its purpose. We still got 2 more. Let's maybe save those ones for the inside. Or, you know what? No. Because, again, Jim, I know you're watching. I know you're watching. I don't want you to be able to see everything. Oh man, so yeah, hopefully he does come in and try and disturb what we have going on here, because then you guys will have a fun little video of getting to see what else I might potentially do to this thing. Can we put them into the water? I think we can, right? I believe you can, but I definitely want to get some down here. You know what? Yeah, that's probably fine. We've got like 10 turrets out here. That's good. I'll put the generator on the inside. I want to hide where the generator is. I don't want Jim to be able to find it. So there's that. But yeah. Okay, let me just take a little look and see if there's anything else I need to do. Some secret stuff, obviously. And then we'll come back and figure out some of these other defenses. Let me try and get up here. No, it's not possible. Also, I should probably head back to base and get the rest of the stuff that I'm going to need for all of this. Okay, so I'd love to show you the inside, but I shouldn't. I know he could easily watch this part, and in all honesty, I feel like it might be a bit more entertaining to watch that whole portion on his perspective, because he's going to be the one having to get inside of there. I hope I made it difficult enough. It looks like I did. You know, we've got spike fences kind of all over these spots, so he doesn't have anywhere to stand. All of these turrets have a certain amount of bullets in them, a good amount. I'm not gonna be able to show you. I should probably not say either. But yeah, they've all got a really good amount of bullets in them, and they are only targeting survivors as well. So you can't just like chuck down a bunch of wild creatures or, you know, a bunch of tamed creatures down here to try and figure that whole part out. But yeah, I don't know. He's gonna have a really tough time trying to get in here, so he probably should just leave it alone, in all honesty. I don't understand why he'd even need to actually try to break into our little base here. Yeah, there's a couple little secrets in there. I also have the ability to come over here if I want to. If I'm online when he's trying to do stuff with this, I might try and do it and you know, I guess, like, disrupt him a little bit. We'll see. The other final little thing that I want to add in is, well, I've got a bunch of baryonyxes on me here. And yeah, I think we're just gonna start checking them all out. I want to maybe put some somewhere else that I won't talk about. Hopefully I don't hit some stuff that I have in the water. I want to keep a lot of it like a secret because, in all honesty, again, it's more entertaining if Jim doesn't know that these things are present. There's also a reason why my little companion is not here anymore, and it's because he kept, let's say, triggering certain things as well. So, yeah, I need to make sure I'm getting some females out here. I feel like we're just dropping out the males, so let's focus on trying to get some females here too. I've also been experiencing a really, really annoying crash where kind of like the colors go a bit weird and then the game just crashes, obviously. Not even like 20 seconds later in some cases. So, yeah, very annoying. Also, these Barrys out here are probably going to go for some wild creatures, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to let them. They're only imprinted. They don't have saddles. They should be fairly easy to kill. They're just in abundance. I guess I'll leave that one there because he wanted to appear there. Okay, where's that one going? Wait, what? Okay, wait, what? Where's the ball going? I'm so confused. Okay. Let's see. Let me try that again. Is that actually going down there? I don't even know if they are. I can't actually tell where they're going. Okay, now I can see that they are dropping out properly. Let's see. Do we maybe want to keep those other ones for the inside? Yeah. Gonna go ahead and do that. So yeah, just in general, you know, I'm trying to make it like difficult enough. I don't know why that Barry's up there. It's fine. Let's just put them all into aggressive. And yeah, they should go after him if he's in the area trying to get in here. Obviously, the best part about the Barrys is that if he falls into the water, he's gonna get stunned to crap, and then yeah, he's not gonna be able to get out of there. It seems kind of mean, but remember, he should just leave this area alone. Like, my recommendation is that he does not bother with this at all. Don't even cover this. Like, don't even bother, you know, don't fly by here either, because then you'll get shot by the turrets a little bit. Like, that's my recommendation to Jim. He should just leave it completely alone. And yeah, that's also, you know, something that I don't think he'll do, but, you know, it would be kind of great for him if you did that. Again, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm not, you know, I'm not taking it too far. I'm not, you know, this is my little area on this island. He never claimed the full island. I don't know if I saw a sign over here saying that this portion is his as well. I mean, that's over there. That's like really, really far away from our stuff. So yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I guess subscribe to Jim if you want to catch his perspective of this whole thing. If I'm online when he's checking it out, I will come in and I will try to sabotage him a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you today, guys. A bit of a shorter one, I know, but a lot of it had to kind of be secret because I don't want it all being there for him to see. So yeah, anyway, there's a lot of surprises, let's just put it that way. And yeah, that's gonna be it. If you have enjoyed this one, drop a like, a subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one with some normal-ish stuff. Oh, a turtle. Hello. That's the first one I've seen. Don't have my spyglass thingy there, do I? Is it a good level? Nope, not a good one, and it just completely disappeared.